ZU-23-2 Level 1. At the foundation of Venezuela's air defense network sits one of the oldest and simplest systems still in widespread use, the ZU-23-2. This Soviet-designed twin 23mm anti-aircraft gun has been around since the 1960s, but don't let its age fool you. It still has a role to play. The ZU-23-2 is essentially two automatic cannons side by side, capable of pumping out 800 to 1,000 rounds per minute each. That's a wall of lead going down range. It's often mounted on trucks or trailers for mobility, and many have been modernized with electro-optical sights and rangefinders to improve accuracy. However, this system is extremely limited. Its effective range is only about 2 to 3 kilometers, and it's primarily useful against low, slow-moving targets like helicopters, drones, or aircraft flying in low altitude. There's no radar guidance here. It's mostly visual tracking and a lot of ammunition expended. In a modern conflict against stealth aircraft, precision weapons, or standoff attacks, the ZU-23-2 is the last line of defense, useful only if something gets very, very close. Igla-S, SA-24 Grinch, Level 2. Moving up to Level 2, we have the Igla-S, known to NATO as SA-24 Grinch. This is a man-portable air defense system, or MANPADS, essentially a shoulder-fired surface-to-air missile that a single soldier can carry and operate. Venezuela has reportedly stockpiled around 5,000 of these systems, making them the backbone of the country's porcupine defense strategy. The idea is to distribute them widely among military units and even pro-government militias, creating a dense threat environment for low-flying aircraft across the entire country. The Igla-S is an infrared-guided missile with a range of about 6 kilometers and can engage targets up to around 3,500 meters in altitude. It's particularly effective against helicopters, low-flying jets, and slow-moving aircraft. The missile features improved countermeasures resistance compared to older MANPADS, making it harder to decoy with flares. But here's the critical limitation. MANPADS can only engage what they can see and reach. They're point defense weapons, effective only in their immediate area. They won't stop high-altitude bombers, cruise missiles launched from hundreds of kilometers away, or stealth aircraft. Their real value is in creating risk for close air support, helicopters, and any aircraft operating at low altitude, forcing enemy pilots to stay high and limiting their effectiveness.
RBS-70 Level 3. At Level 3 is the RBS-70, a Swedish-made MANPAD system that represents an auxiliary component of Venezuela's air defense. These systems are older and less numerous compared to the Russian Igla-S, making them a secondary option. The RBS-70 is unique because it uses laser beam riding guidance rather than infrared seeking. The operator tracks the target visually and keeps a laser designator on it, and the missile flies along that laser beam to the target. This makes it resistant to traditional infrared countermeasures like flares, which is an advantage. The system has a range similar to other MANPADS, around 5 to 8 kilometers depending on the variant, and is effective against helicopters and low-flying aircraft. However, the laser guidance requires the operator to maintain line of sight and keep the target designated throughout the missile's flight, which can be challenging with fast-moving targets. Venezuela's RBS-70 inventory is limited and aging, making it more of a gap filler than a primary defense layer. It's included here mainly for completeness. In practice, it's overshadowed by the more numerous Igla-S systems. Panzer C-1, SA-22 Greyhound, Level 4. Now we're getting into more sophisticated systems. The Panzer C-1, designated SA-22 Greyhound by NATO, is a Russian-made hybrid air defense system that combines surface-to-air missiles with rapid-fire cannons on a single mobile platform. Venezuela received additional Panzer C-1s in late 2025, positioning them to protect high-value sites like military bases, government buildings, and strategic infrastructure. This system excels at very short to short-range air defense. Its missiles have a range of about 15 to 20 kilometers, while the twin 30mm cannons can engage targets out to about 4 kilometers. What makes the Panzer special is its versatility. It's designed specifically to engage the kinds of threats that can slip past longer-range systems, cruise missiles, drones, precision-guided munitions, and low-flying aircraft. It has a rapid reaction time and can track and engage multiple targets simultaneously using its phased array radar and electro-optical systems
systems. Think of the Panzer as the goalkeeper of an air defense network. It's there to catch anything that gets through the outer layers. However, it's still a point defense system with limited range. It protects specific locations, not broad areas. And like any radar-guided system, it's vulnerable to electronic warfare, anti-radiation missiles, and saturation attacks, where more threats arrive than it can handle at once. S-125 Pechora 2M, Level 5, the upgraded veteran. At Level 5 is the S-125 Pechora 2M, a modernized version of a Soviet system that dates back to the 1960s. Known to NATO as the SA-3 Goa, this was the system that famously shot down a U.S. F-117 stealth fighter over Serbia in 1999, proving that even older systems can be dangerous under the right circumstances. Venezuela operates numerous S-125 batteries that have been upgraded to the Pechora 2M standard. These upgrades include improved radars, digital signal processing, and updated missiles that extend the effective range to about 35 to 40 kilometers. The system is designed for low to medium altitude coverage, filling a crucial gap in the air defense network. The S-125 is a semi-mobile system. The components can be moved, but require time to set up and tear down. Each battery typically includes a radar unit and multiple launchers, each carrying 4 missiles. The system can engage multiple targets and has proven effective against non-stealthy aircraft when properly operated. However, the S-125's age shows. Its radar technology, even when upgraded, is more susceptible to jamming and countermeasures compared to newer systems. It's effective against conventional aircraft, but struggles with stealth technology, low-altitude cruise missiles, and modern electronic warfare. Venezuela uses it primarily for area coverage rather than defense of critical targets, where newer systems take priority. Level 6 brings us to the Book M2E, NATO designation SA-17 Grizzly, which represents Venezuela's modern medium-range air defense capability. Venezuela acquired additional Book systems in late 2025, recognizing their importance in a layered defense network. The Book M2E is a fully mobile system mounted on tracked or wheeled chassis, giving it shoot and scoot capability. It can fire missiles and quickly relocate before enemy forces can target it. This mobility is crucial for survivability in modern warfare. The system has a range of about 40 to 50 kilometers and can engage targets at various altitudes, from very low to medium-high. What makes the Book particularly valuable is its versatility and rapid reaction time. Each transporter, erector, launcher, and radar, or TALAR, is self-contained with its own radar, making it capable of autonomous operation. This means if the central command post is destroyed, individual Book units can still function independently. The missiles are semi-active radar homing, meaning the launching vehicle illuminates the target and the missile homes in on the reflected radar energy. The Book is designed to fill gaps in coverage and protect mobile forces like armored columns or temporary forward operating bases. For Venezuela, these systems are positioned to protect key military installations and provide area defense over important regions. However, like all radar-guided systems, the Book is vulnerable to anti-radiation missiles that home in on its emissions, as well as sophisticated electronic warfare that can jam or deceive its radars. S-300VM, Ante 2500, Level 7. At the top of Venezuela's air defense hierarchy sits the S-300VM, also known as the Ante 2500, with NATO designations SA-23 Gladiator and Giant. Venezuela operates 1 to 2 battalions of this system, representing about 8 to 12 launchers, the crown jewel of their air defense network. The S-300VM is a long-range strategic surface-to-air missile system with an engagement range of 200 to 250 kilometers. That's the distance from Caracas to the Colombian border. This system is designed to create large denial zones where enemy aircraft simply cannot operate safely. It can engage multiple targets simultaneously at various altitudes, from low-flying cruise missiles to high-altitude strategic bombers. What sets the S-300VM apart is its versatility. It's not just an anti-aircraft system, it's also designed to intercept tactical ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and even some precision-guided munitions. The system uses multiple missile types, the 9M83 for longer-range engagements and the 9M82 two for very long-range and anti-ballistic missile work. Each launcher can carry 4 missiles, and the entire system is mobile, mounted on heavy trucks. The S-300VM's radar systems are sophisticated, capable of tracking dozens of targets and engaging multiple threats simultaneously. The missiles themselves use a combination of command guidance and semi-active radar homing, with some variants featuring active radar seekers for terminal homing. For Venezuela, the S-300VM systems are positioned to create protective umbrellas over Caracas and other critical strategic locations. In theory, these systems should be able to deny airspace over large portions of the country to enemy aircraft and cruise missiles. However, no air defense system exists in isolation, and the S-300VM's effectiveness depends on integration with the broader network. It's worth noting that during Operation Absolute Resolve in January 2026, Venezuela's air defense network was rapidly neutralized and failed to effectively engage attacking forces. This real-world test revealed vulnerabilities in integration, electronic warfare resistance, and operational readiness, demonstrating that having capable hardware on paper doesn't guarantee effective defense in practice.